Yo, you know what time it is. It's the blowout show, baby. I am RUBYREUBS. You know what time it is. We're about to get into that bouncer, Armz Korleone reaction video. You get me? Like, comment, subscribe, share the content. You get me? If you're feeling the vibes. You know what time it is. The blowout show, baby. Let's get into this video. Come on, man. Man gave him the tiger knee. When the first round kicked off, my man come in with some flying tiger knee. I was like, rah! MVP. MVP's dangerous for doing them thing there. Man did the tiger knee. Yeah, that was mad. Man came in with the tiger knee, and from that, I knew that, yo, Armz is down. Armz is on stuff. Then I see him throw a kick. I see him throw a couple punches, but it was like, it was up and over. And I was like, yo, you don't punch up and over. You punch through, do you know what I'm saying? So then Bouncer's like, yo, I'm a grapple. I'm going to do the grapple thing.
RUBYREUBS.
And that's what's happened. Bouncer's just played the whole grapple game. He's got him in dominant positions. He's punching him. He's dominant. The second round, they started to get tired. Third round. Second round, they was tired. They started to get tired, but I see Korleone coming with that tiger knee. I think the second one connected. But then they were just, you know, Bouncer was taking it back on the floor again. Do you know what I mean? Just getting in dominant position. So, really and truly, fights don't last this long, as we all know. Get me, fights probably last like 30 seconds or something like that. Bouncer definitely took that. He was dominant. Do you get me? He got more punches in. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas I feel like Korleone would have been better on his feet. Korleone wasn't great when it came to the floor work. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the winner's the winner, innit? But I feel like Bouncer definitely took it. But really, there is no winner, you feel me? I wouldn't even necessarily say Bouncer. If I was the referee, I would never say Bouncer took it. I would call it a draw, to be fair. Even though Bouncer did take it, technically, Bouncer did take it, but I would even say it's a draw because what they've achieved is a big thing. And it's good to see, do you get me? Man them who have done, they're doing things, you get me? Man, them are doing things and changing things and creating things, and it's good to see. But definitely, it was a good fight. Obviously, a man preferred the Likkle thing. The Likkle thing, I much preferred that fight, to be fair with you. Likkle is just knocking Likkle them out.
RUBYREUBS.
But one thing I don't know is if, you know what I mean, if he's fighting the right people. Do you get me? But he is licking man down. I'm feeling Likkle still. You get me? And I kind of preferred that fight. Do you get me? Rather than the Bouncer and Armz fight. But get me? I reckon that them man should have probably just did boxing, man, because all this floor work and all that, it's a bit, you know what I mean? It wasn't that entertaining. You feel me? One point, Armz was looking like defenseless. You get me? So another thing is, you get me, it's not about all the Mr. Muscle man. You feel me? Look at Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee wasn't huge. Bruce Lee was slim build, but he was ripped. You get me? It's not all about having like these big, huge muscles, because you can't really get your arms are too big, so you can't really fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Being too big and thinking that it's all about muscle, it just slows you down. Remember, muscle weighs more than fat. You know what I'm saying?
RUBYREUBS.
My homeboy now. Let's see what he's saying. Because he was chatting some shit to me earlier. Who took the thing, bruv? The Bouncer or Armz?
Oh, Bouncer took it, man.
Armz.
Bouncer.
Oh, Bouncer.
Yeah, he took it.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no question about it. It was looking like the ref was about to throw the towel in.
Yeah, bare times, bro. Cause my man was doing nothing. That's why I said to you, is it fake, mate? Because mate is doing nothing.
Nah. He was just out of breath, fam.
He had nothing to give.
He thought he was mad healthy, but he's realised he's not.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones.
Hey, he was supposed to be having 4, 5 niggas on top of him on the floor and be getting up and that. You get me?
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm seeing man lifting up cars and that. Like, I don't know, like, man's pushing dump trucks and moving mountains. And then it's like, he looked like he was struggling a little bit on the whole thing.
Yeah, it did. It looked bad, fam. It looked like his first ever fight, mate.
Yeah. No, real. Them tiger knees at the beginning, though.
Yeah, man tried to come in with a knee.
If one of those landed, it would have been a wrap.
Of course.
A wrap.
But hey, what? You're not that guy, fam.
Nah, he's not. He's not that guy. He's not that guy.
You
He's
know?
the bodybuilder. He's a bodybuilder.
You tiger knee in, man, in round 3 and that. When you've already got the pace, don't try to set it like that, fam. You're lucky you didn't get knocked out. The minute you miss and land, whack, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
If that was real UFC, blood, MMA, bro, whatever you want to say, bro, them man would have fucking knocked you out for doing that and missing. You can't take them kind of opportunities.
Yeah, real talk.
What? Them man are looking at that as, fam, are you done, bruv? You get me?
RUBYREUBS.
They're ready for that. In the air, fam.
No, but I seen MVP do that same knee and knock man out.
Yeah, but he's not MVP. Fam, come on.
Shit.
Listen, look, we all seen how Floyd Mayweather fights. You can do it in the mirror, but go do it in the ring against a man who's actually a boxer, bro. Like, that Tickers is not you, fam. Who's he tiger kneeing on road about your tiger kneeing, man?
Oh, you're saying he ain't doing this shit on road?
No,
He's
fam.
acting like man's in the playground or something.
You see the UFC, brother, he's practicing them tiger knees regular in training. He's practicing them thing there, fam. You get me?
Yeah, but that man was training for, was it 9 months?
Aye, but training.
5 months. 5 months.
Aye, training and actually like, aye.
Fighting experience, you're saying?
Sparring, yeah, and a fight is 2 different things. Even if we say, fuck it, bruv, let's totally have it in sparring. It's a different thing when the ring, the bell goes, it's time, let's go. It's different, fam, you get me?
Yeah, no doubt.
He used to tell me, good punch, great punch. But when I get in the ring now, do you understand?
Different,
fam. Certain man's certain training partners, yeah, are fucking, you've done absolutely brilliant. The sparring man who's doing it with you thinks you've done absolutely brilliant. And you know what he says to you? Rubes, you've been absolutely fucking shit today, bruv. Go home.
Oh, shit.
And you think, fuck, bruv. I thought I was doing the thing, fam. Because that's not giving, man. There's no relaxing in this training, G. There's no, oh, you trained enough, or you're ready, like, nah, you may have enough fights, bro. They're not pros, bro. You get me?
No way, yeah, they're not pros.
Your way. The fight was never going to be good unless someone was getting knocked out. Or
Yeah, but why didn't they just keep it to boxing, though, then?
Then someone would have got knocked out and no one went on that.
Oh, niggas didn't want to get knocked out.
Hey,
Man, them didn't want to get knocked out.
Look how tired they were, bro. Bouncer, if you was that tired and Armz loads up one of them punches on your head, fam, you're in trouble, bro. You might be in hospital today for the next couple days, bro.
Oh, they didn't want to box it out. I knew it.
You might have pooed yourself. The knockout might have made you shit yourself, G. He didn't want that.
I think
he wasn't
Armz
trying to
wanted that. I think Armz wanted to swing it though.
Yeah, but Armz never had the bread, fam. He wasn't controlling the PG. So if you want to box, we're not doing that, bro. Agree to the terms and conditions. You get me?
I know what you're saying.
Because Bouncer, if Bouncer knew, like for an example, if it's a boxing match, Bouncer wouldn't have been so quick to get in the ring.
Ah.
That fight in the ring suits Bouncer better more than it suits flipping Armz.
But when I'm seeing them man training on Insta and all that, I'm seeing them man punching and yeah, but like you said, when you're training, that's different, innit? Yeah. Your trainer's telling you every hit's good.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
Like, in training, yeah, you got the sparring man is trying to the sparring don is trying to send you punches, yeah. But you know that their punches are coming. Do you understand? It's like you know that's what you men are doing now. You're not this actually training to punch, and then my man sending you random bangs in your ribs, and do you understand? So what they're training for is not nowhere near what it's like in the fight because it's unorthodox, man. My natural thing might be to go to your body, fam, before I'm even thinking about your head, fam. I might be a man that's just breaking down your body, bit down your body for fucking 5-6 rounds before I even go for your head, fam. You get me? That's pressure, G. The man is not ready for that, fam.
Yeah, you're right.
Imagine you're trying to take my head off, fam. And that's all I'm doing is every time I'm taking my head off, I'm just moving a little bit and blasting your rib cage, blasting your chest, fam. How long can you take this for? Do you get me?
No, it's only 5 rounds though, isn't it?
Yeah, but G, 5 rounds of getting fisted in your body for 5 rounds, fam. Your body's not conditioned for that, G. Let me tell you something. If I get my youths and my nephews, yeah, if I get my youths and my nephews and I tell you, Rubes, lift your arms up in the air, fam, your arms are fucking straight, like they're going, trying to reach for the stars, G, yeah? And then man are just jabbing away. It's only so long you can stand there, G. What? When Lenny's giving you them offs, fam, you're going to move, fam, after a while, fam. It's long, fam. It's annoying. You've already been hit there 5 times. Josh and Jaden's already given you a little jab there. Jab, 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 jab. Now my man's giving you doof, doof. Do you get me?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, definitely. True. True.
That's the next thing, fam.
So when are they actually like? So there's no one really there's no one brave enough really to just have a full on.
No, there is, G. But basically, this wasn't about who's brave enough. This wasn't a case of who's the strongest, G. Like, because Bouncer, you could fight anyone. Armz can fight anyone, innit? Like, they're not testing their strength, yeah? They're not testing Instagram, G.
Algorithms and shit.
Yeah, fam. They're not testing Instagram.
How much you reckon they made?
Because they say 300K, blood. They said
each?
That was the contract, didn't it? 300 bags.
Each?
Boy, I don't know, but I see Bouncer sitting on the P talking about this the 300 racks and that, fam.
Oh, I see that still.
You get me?
I see that.
So, yeah, them man got a little P, but it wasn't about, I'm telling you now, G, it wasn't about fucking, I can punch up Armz. Yeah, it was, who's gonna make this fight get a lot of clicks, fam? Because if he's fighting fucking anyone that don't look like Armz, it's not as interesting.
Yeah,
Armz
true.
brings the interest because how he looks, bro.
Nah, for
Do you
real.
understand?
Yeah.
Just because how Armz looks, if it's just, he's gonna, unless it's some really famous rapper where it's not gonna be worth it, he's gonna want more dough than that. You get me? Because it's humiliation depending on your role in this thing to lose, fam. You get me? Like if no rapper don't want man's fucking belly on his belly, fam. Man are clean niggas, bruv.
It's a bit, yeah.
Any drippy niggas generally a clean Donny G, fam. His clothes are clean and he's a fresh Don, fam. You get me?
It's not on this sweaty thing.
Not he's all sweating.
Sweaty better.
Fist in his head, fam. That's not his thing, fam. You get me?
Yeah, but that's fighting though. Anyway, it gets
dirty.
But
I tell you one thing.
Bro, I'll do it for 300 racks, bro.
Yeah, for 300
I'll do it for less, fam.
Listen.
I'll batter man up for less.
The fights will be better. You'll see better fights if it's for a bag, fam.
For how much?
For £1,000, it'll be a better fight. You know why? See, whoever takes that fight, they want the money more, so they're actually fighting with their heart, bro. These men are fighting knowing that no matter what happens tomorrow, I'm waking up a different man. That Bounce has already got P, but I doubt Armz has got that kind of money in it. Yeah, that I might be wrong though, but fucking, I don't really think Armz has got that kind of P in it. So for Armz, he knows I don't care if I win or lose. I'm just a gym man. If I win or lose, I'm waking up. I can buy a house in Africa, blood, tomorrow.
Oh yeah, real talk.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why they didn't go in. They didn't go in.
That's why he's lying down and just holding on to my man when he's on top of him, because he's saying, don't worry, another 5 minutes and I'm gonna have the money.
Yeah, but you know what? Is this wicked and bad thing gonna be like a continuous thing? Like, do you reckon?
Yeah, they're gonna try and keep it up.
Yeah, but if it's gonna, but you see, they've given the game away because it's not serious. It's just about.
This is the problem here. They have to find the right fights to be entertaining, bro. Because right now they're gonna have to change their strategy immediately, because basically they done it all wrong, mate. Yeah, like he tried to do the Eddie Hearn. You pulled it off. You pulled off the night, the event, yeah. But at the same time, people weren't happy, bro. Do you understand? People don't pay to not be happy, bro. Yeah. So and you see in proper boxing.
Nah, but that wasn't boxing though. That was UFC. I've seen the best fighters, the whole.
RUBYREUBS.
Yeah. So watch it. So it's like this, yeah. With boxing, this is what happens, fam. With AJ, see the AJ fight. There's 6 fights beforehand. Do you know why? Because AJ and them are trained professionals. Their fight might be over in 5 seconds, G. Yeah? So they give you all them fights beforehand so that you got the entertainment in case the main fight's not all that. Do you get me? People want AJ to fight. They don't want AJ to knock man out in round 1 because they paid to come to see AJ from whatever country. So when AJ knocks man out in round 1, G, people are not happy with that. Do you understand?
Right.
And that's AJ's problem, where Eddie Hearn's saying, bro, we need to make the most out of it. Like, yeah, we need to build it up. But no, AJ, that's what gets you beaten. You need to go in the ring and knock man out from the jump, fam. They still love you. They still love you. Don't try and put on a show. But because you're trying to put on a show.
Yeah, because he's watching what all these other men have done. Look at Mayweather with that Jake Paul guy and all that shit.
Yeah, you're watching too much.
He's watching too much. You're the world champ, bro.
Just knock niggas. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Do your job, B. Do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, still, man, they've definitely changed the game. Still, they've definitely changed the game. Obviously, the Likkle man thing will always sell. I preferred Likkle man's fight still.
Of course.
But
that fight was him. Little man's fight was good, fam.
Yeah, that was lit.
He had a better technique than my man. You get me? He had a better technique than fucking Bouncer and Armz. His style was better than them man's, man. Like, his fight was more entertaining.
Of course, blood. He was making it entertaining.
Yeah, fam. Yeah.
RUBYREUBS.
I should have put money down, man. It would have been obviously Likkle man. You know Likkle man was gonna win.
Bro, we knew both of them were winning. They're both wicked and bad. It was their show. Like, even if, like, gee, it's one of them ones. It didn't need to be, but even if, like, it looked like Armz was winning, they would have marked it to think. Because you see when Bouncer was lying on top of my man all that time.
We saying he was whispering in his ear.
Not a scoring point. None of that is scoring. So Armz gonna still beat Bouncer just in that same position, but just by cuffing him in his face 1-2 times. Oh.
Definitely, but he was in a vulnerable situation there still, Armz. He was on his back, his legs weren't moving.
Yeah, but so it's like all of that holding my man business didn't actually get my man points. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when my man's it's not a submission. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a submission position. You're just putting dead weight on a nigga.
Yeah.
You're not getting points. You're not getting points for putting dead weight on man, fam, just for lying on top of man. Because that means any fat man can just lie on top of the man that's, anyone that's got more weight can just lie on top of the next man. And then be winning. No, fam. It's not that, fam. It's not that.
But he did get punches in. He got punches in still.
Yeah, and that's what made him win. They're the points.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, all of that dead weight business was no points for that.
Nah,
you get me?
Yeah.
Let me know, G.
Yeah, alright, my G.
Let's talk, man. Respect.
Bless, my G. It's Big RUBYREUBS on the buttons. It's the blowout show. You get me? I just had my doggy on the phone. You get me? He's reacting to the Bouncer Armz fight. You know what time it is.
RUBYREUBS.
Shout out Wicked and Bad. Shout out the blowout show. Shout out RUBYREUBS on the buttons. You know what time it is. Getting it in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You get me? Head over to the website www.rubyreubs.com. Holla.